So I hope everybody able to see my screen. Okay. So this is what the agenda what we are discussing today. Why VLSI? So I'll and what is the introduction to VLSI? Introduction to physical design. This is what the one of the domain in the VLSI. Okay. What are the opportunities? What is the career growth in the VLSI domain? Okay. What is the future scope? Everything. We'll just check it now. So why VLSI? So everybody will have the question like why VLSI? Why not IT? So why you guys are choosing the VLSI? So it's a specific requirement. So if you want to get into the VLSI domain, you only have the background with be like electronics only that thing. But IT means it is regarding some other things like even mechanical guy, automobile guy also will get into the IT domain with no skills. Okay. Sorry from my end. So, what is the growth in the VLSA? So, why you want to choose the VLSA? So, VLSA is the one of the top most career in the whole worldwide, not in the India. So, till now in the India, till now it is a 40 billion market. Semiconductor market is. So, if you see the applications, you will get a clear idea on where the VLSA is vastly used. What is the rapid growth? So normally once you wake up, see you are using so many electronic things like mobiles, laptops, tablets, even fridges, washing machines, whatever the things you can name it, anything. In everything, VLSI is got involved. Even in the healthcare industry, even in the aviation, even in the like what is a Tesla is there. It is a self-driven car. So how it is doing because of the chip, because of the processing, the like gaming industry, see how the PUBG is evolved. So like I think you guys already know about the PUBG and all, how the animation is, how it is. So why these are happening means because of the animation and all, because VLSA engineer is designing the chip. He is like processing the chip, that animation, everything. So graphics things and all, VLSA engineer is designing. So if you see your laptop and also we are using AMD process, Ryzen process, 7000 series, 10,000 series, Intel process, okay, NVIDIA, NXP, these are the product companies, okay. So these are the things which are those are the companies which are manufacturing the chips, okay. So if you see the applications in the whole worldwide, how many mobile phones are there? How many laptops are there? How many, like, you can name it anything. Everything is involved in the VLSA. So how our Indian market, so how the Indian semiconductor market is increasing? Because see, so usually in the 1960s and 70s, VLSA got introduced usually. Okay. So in the India at that time, in the India, only Texas Instruments, the company, TI is the company, okay, company name. It was started in the Bangalore. But now, so you will have some hundreds of companies, VLSA companies are there in the India. Okay, so how the market is expectation actually by this is 2025 January. Now the market is $40 billion. Okay, so expectation is by 2032 it should be $271 billion. Okay, that's how the market will be. It is rapidly increasing. So if you can see in this picture, see this is a left picture which is showing 5 MB hard drive being shipped by IBM at 1956. This is a 5 MB hard drive. How much big it is. See, this is a 2 TB hard drive. We are just carrying it in the pocket now. Why? Because of the VLSI, because of the transistors. See, if you are going into the subject technical aspect, you get to know everything. So I hope all are related to electronics field only. So you guys are able to ever like what is transistor and what is VLSI. I'm thinking like you know the just basic definitions of it, correct? So how the hard drive, these and all. I mean, how what are the transistors and all, you know, right? So, what is the theory of like history of VLSI? How it came? This is the small introduction, okay? So first, it was like small scale integration. Only we can only fabricate the 100 transistors. Only we can involve the 100 transistors in the small scale integration. Okay. What is after that medium scale integration came? Or in that only up to 1,000 transistors only we can just integrate in that chip. Okay. After that large scale integration came, and up to 10,000 transistor we can integrate. But now this is the VLSI. So in this VLSI we can like see, my recent project was in my recent project in my block. One of the block I have handled 30 million transistors was there in one block actually. Okay, so I'll tell you the after the difference between the block and chip, these things and all. Okay, so first, I mean, just assume like in one block 20 million transistors are there in one of the block. See, so aspiring to 1 trillion transistors in 2030. Okay, you know the difference between this trillion, billion, million, everything, right? So this is the, I mean, if you are having any doubts, you can stop me and ask me. Okay, there is no problem. See, maybe you guys can confuse something like what is this nanometer, what is this transistors, everything. Okay, I'll just you clear that doubts and all. Okay. So this is the nanometers. How it is means 130 nanometer means how that much big the chip is. Okay. So now it is 7 nanometer. You can imagine how tiny the chip is. My recent project was 3 nanometer. You can imagine how tiny the chip was, only in the 3 nanometer only. The size will be 3 nanometer only. So, I mean, even tabs also, even mobile phones also, how small we are like using. Okay, so like the technology is rapidly growing in the VLSA. You know, I think about the Moore's law. Okay, how the transistors are rapidly increasing every year, year by year, year by year. Okay, so this is the introduction regarding VLSA. Why you need to choose the VLSA? See, there is a rapid growth in the VLSA in the India currently. Okay, so many startups have been involved because I mean it might like in the 2015, if you can see 2015, 2020, there are not so many companies in the India. Okay, but now even recent news is like even PM Modi has inaugurated the manufacturing companies in the India, two in Gujarat and one in Assam. See, what is a fabrication means like we design our chips in India, but that fabrication and all will happen in the China and Taiwan actually previously. But nowadays India is also one of the semiconductor hub. It's going to be actually. So already manufacturing units are already started, and in the VLSA industry they require manpower. Okay, so why you need to choose the VLSA? Why you need to take the VLSA means, see, if I mean compared to the IT and VLSA, in the IT maybe you can learn some coding language and you can just do it. But in the VLSA, it will be like so many domains will get involved. You can like in the project by project, you can just explore so many new things. Even like maybe we will get into the camera project. Otherwise, you can do the like graphics, like gaming processor. You can just design that chip. So you can explore so many things. How the animation will be, how you need to process that chip, everything. Okay, so I mean, till now we have seen how the VLSA got in. That history and all. Now this is the physical implementation, physical design. I'll tell you just simple concept. I'll tell you just you can understand how many like how many domains are there in the VLSI. So VLSI means it's related to chip. Okay. So I'm telling you how many domains are there. Okay. So just differentiate between the domains. Okay. First, the concept. See here, the concept means, suppose the vendor, which is the client, suppose he wants something like gaming processor. He want, suppose we'll just take an example, the PUBG. Okay, previous how it is and now it was so much improved actually. Okay, animation and all we are seeing very clearly, with crystal clear we are seeing, and it was advanced. Okay, so concept, he just gave the concept like, okay, in this laptop, suppose we are fabricating one chip, so it going to be in the laptop. So he want like its laptop gaming should be increased, the animation processing everything should increase. This is the client requirement. Okay, after that RTL design, so this is one of the domain. Okay, RTL design also one of the domain. So what is the RTL engineer will do? So he will do the coding for that. What is the input client gave, he will do the coding. So what is the coding in a, I mean in VLSI terminology, what is the coding means, either it is in the Verilog code format or in the VHDL code format. Okay, so he will do the code. After that it will go to the verification engineer. This is also one of the domain. Okay, verification engineer. What is the verification engineer role? He will test the code whether the code is working or not. Okay, so after that verification got completed, so it will go to the synthesis guy. So what the synthesis guy will do, he will do the already code form is there. Code format is there, right? He will convert that code format to gate formats. You already know what are the basic gates, AND gates, OR gate, NAND gates. So he will convert to the code to the gates. He will convert. That is what the synthesis guy will do. Okay. After that synthesis guy, it will go to the physical design engineer. So as our main demo is about related to the physical design, I'll tell you simple concept. I'll just explain you the, I mean, what we will do. Just to take an example, like some construction or building construction, something like that. So what is a civil engineer will do usually? So here, this is where the kitchen should be. This is where the hall should be. This is where the bedroom should be. So like that, our what is the physical design engineer job? We need to place the macros, actually memories. Okay, I mean if we are going into the technical details, no, we'll explain more clear, but just assume like it. Okay, just imagine like it. Okay, we are just placing the memories like that. How we will place? Based on the communications and all will place actually. That is what our job is, because we need to consider so many parameters. The designing, actual designing is doing the physical design engineer. See, till now it is just the code verification and gate formation, that's it. But actual design, who is doing? The physical engineer is doing the actual design. How, I mean where is your blocks and all, how the chip is fabricated, like how the chip needs to be fabricated, where needs to be kept in where, like that, those things and all physical design engineer will decide. Okay, that area and all also, like in 3 nanometer technology means what? The transistor is in the 3 nanometer, like the size is 3 nanometer. So in the tiny size, we are just need to adjusting everything actually. Okay, what is the USB drive, whatever the graphic blocks, everything we are just integrating in one chip. Who will do that job? Physical design engineer will do that job. Okay, so after that physical design engineer, like sign off will happen. Sign off means like in the design also some defects will be there, right? So sign off people will do, I mean will clear the defects and all. So your chip got ready actually. After that it will go to the fabrication. So what is the fabrication means, like they will actually do the chip. Okay, so you already know some idea about like PCB manufacturing, soldering, everything, right? But this is, I mean, this is like 100 times more than that. Chip manufacturing means something else. Okay, like etching and all will happen. So much process will be there. Okay, I mean, we'll get into the technical details later. Okay, I'm just giving you a overview of what is VLSI, how the chip will be fabricated. Okay, so fabrication will happen and it will convert to the devices. So suppose laptop, I mean We take an example like graphic processor, right? Because it will be included in the laptop, we have taken that example, right? So now the chip got ready in the fabrication process. Now it is just meant to be devices and all, it is just getting ready and it will go to testing. So how it is working and all, just testing will happen and it will go to the market. Okay, so like that the process will be. So if you are having any doubts related to the domains, you just ask me, I'll clear the doubts. Okay, so each and every step there is a different domain. Okay, now we are concentrating on the physical design domain. So what is the physical design domain? So we are designing the chip, not coding, not testing, we are just designing. Okay, I hope this concept is clear to you guys. Okay, this is the more depth of the physical design flow, how we are designing the chip. Okay, these are the like steps. Okay, floor plan means in the normal cases, what is the floor plan? We are just planning the block. This block should be where, kept in where, like this memory should be placed in which place, in the corner or in the middle, or in the somewhere else, like that we are deciding the memories. Okay, this is what the floor plan means. Okay, after that placement, so these transistors and all, cells and all, it will place in this step. Okay, after that optimization will get happen. So see, uh okay, I'll just explain this concept later. Okay, but I just want you to know whether you guys are understanding this VLSA concept or not. Anyone, someone, please talk. Okay,
Ma'am,
you're able to understand, right?
hello, ma'am.
What?
Ma'am, physical design comes under front end or back end, ma'am.
Back end.
Okay.
It's come under back end. Okay, front end means RTL design. I told, right? Coding and verification. These will come under the front end.
Ma'am, comparing to front end and back end, which one is better, ma'am?
In my opinion, back end is very better.
Okay.
Okay, because in the front end we'll have, compared to the back end, front end will have very less opportunities, and also the work and all, it won't be, good compared to the back end. Not good, like I'm not telling like that. Okay, see, it will be like, so if the client gave the requirements, they just need to do the coding and they will do verification. That's it. Okay. So what's the interesting part in the back end means we are designing, we will design the chip. That's what the job interesting also. That's what makes the job interesting. That's what I feel. So everyone will have different scenarios and different perspectives. Okay. In my opinion, and so, so many opinions, I'm just telling like back end will be better compared to the front end. Okay, because this process and all, see, if you want, I'll just go through it. But I think when we are going to the technical details, then only you can understand better. That's what I am feeling. So what are the opportunities and skills required? See here, in this slide, I have presented like what is a design engineers and what are the verification engineers. These are the different roles in the VLSA domain, enter VLSA domain. Okay, front end designer means who is the guy which is doing the Verilog coding and all. Okay, these are the design engineers jobs. Okay, ASIC physical design engineer, ASIC front end engineer, and analog mixed signal engineer, library developer, IP design engineer. See, these are the things. IP developer, library design engineer means what are the things means they will give the memories, transistors will be there, right? You know what the transistor is. Drain current, source current, base terminal, CMOS, PMOS, NMOS. Everything will have the some delay characters, right? Only basic of the subject only I'm telling. Every cell will have some basic delay characters and all. So someone should include that in one file, right? So that is the library developer will do. He will give the inputs, like he will give the files which is related to the cell delays, how the cell is behaving. Okay, suppose you are manufacturing the chip, no? So Suppose your chip should work like you got fabricated in the India. Suppose in India you have fabricated, but it should work in the Sahara desert also, right? Because that temperature will be high, but still your ship should be work there. And also it should work in the Switzerland also, even in the minus degree centigrades also your chip should work. Correct. So based on that, what we need to consider, so for each and every cell, the delay will get varied based on the temperature and based on the voltage and everything. So library, what is a library developer will do, he will take all these considerations and he will I mean make one file for the inputs and all. Okay. So like that, these are the design engineers roles in the VLSI industry. These are the roles will be there, and these are the verification engineers. So for each and everything, there will be design engineer will be there and verification will, engineer will be there. RTL designing will be there, design verification will be there. These will come under front end. Okay. From the back end, synthesis will come, and also physical design will come, and also physical verification also will come under the back end only. That's a verification. Okay. Sign off, STA, so many things. These are the like roles I'm telling. So many roles also there, it was not listed down actually. So STA engineer, DFT engineer, okay, analog engineer, layout engineer, so many are there. What are the skills required? So see, present nowadays, like I'm telling you the real scenario. Okay, what the, like what is the market, how the companies are expecting. See, either the companies will go to the colleges and hire the MTech candidates. See, that's what the process is happening. Okay, either two ways they are just hiring the candidates. Okay, what they will do first, they will go to the colleges and they will hire the MTech graduates directly from like VLSA and all. VLSA coming, I mean MTech in VLSA and all students will be there, right? Directly they are hiring that students. That is also very few. Okay, either 5 to 6 candidates only they will hire. And one more thing, that is the first process of hiring, and second process will be like through the institutes. Okay, so institutes will tie up with some companies, and those companies will take the students from the direct institutes, like that. So only these two ways are the only things which you can get into the VLSA. No other thing. If you are not getting trained, that's it. You are not getting into VLSA. That is the thing. Okay. So these are the two ways how you can get into the VLSA. Okay. If you are not, if you are not trained fresher, or if you are not into the VLSA MTech, so you are not going into the VLSA industry. So, what is the career growth in the VLSA? What is the basic packages? See, just forgo. Just forget this slide. Just, listen what I'm saying. See, it should be like maybe your package will be 5 lakhs per annum in the first year. Okay. So, how you need to calculate your salary? Your years of experience into 5, multiply by 5. That's your basic salary. Okay, suppose you are having 2 years of experience, then your package should be 2 multiplied by 5. Your package will be 10 LPA. If you are having 3 years of experience, 3 multiplied by 5, your package will be you have 15 LPA. It's not like, ma'am, will I get only 15 LPA? It will be not be like that. Okay, how you bargain your HR, it should, it's based on like that. Okay, because in my 4 years, when I'm having 4 years of experience, I got 25 LPA. I didn't got 20 LPA. So it will be like that based on the requirement also, based on your role also. When you are a lead engineer, or you are senior physical design engineer, or junior physical design engineer, or you are a fresher, based on that also packages will be there. But compared to the IT, we in the VLSI growth will be much more high. It will be like more than 70%. If you can compare to the IT, in the IT field, they will give the increments based on the percentages, 5%, 10%. But in the VLSI field, it is not like that. I'm assuring you. Okay, it will be not be like that. It's correct, completely based on your project and your skills and your experience. completely based on that only. I'm like 100% I'm saying, in the VLSA, if you choose the VLSA career, your career will be bright. That's what I want to say. I mean, you can grow rapidly, like compared to the IT and all. Okay, these are the various companies. See, these are the in the left slide. So what I have given the companies names. These are the product companies. This Intel, Qualcomm, AMD. These are the companies which will fabricate the chips. Okay, in the AMD also physical design engineers will be there, all engineers will be there. But those companies are the product companies. That companies will give you the stocks also. That's what make the difference between product companies and service based companies. Okay, these are the companies listed down the product side. Okay, these are the companies I'm listing down in the services side. Okay, services companies, what they will do, they will provide the services to the product companies. Okay, so many service companies are there. Even before 4 years, in the Hyderabad, only 2 to 3 companies are there in related to VLSA. We hardly, I mean, got the job in the Hyderabad area. It was like that actually. Only whatever the VLSI engineers are from Andhra and all, they will just work in the Bangalore only. Even I'm one of the victim actually. Like in the Bangalore only, I have worked till now. But in the 1 year, I mean in 1 year, like last 1 year, I'm working in the Hyderabad. Okay, in the Hyderabad, you can name so many companies. Like more than 40 companies came to the Hyderabad. So I mean, I can say semiconductor industry is growing rapidly. Okay, it is growing rapidly in the India compared to the like before that. You can only see the semiconductor market in the US, China, Taiwan, Vietnam like that. But nowadays, everyone will come to the India only. Everyone coming to the India only because we are keeping the fabrication units also. So chips also fabricating in the India only. So we require so many manpower. That's why companies also hiring so many people in the bulk quantity. But what is happening means like so many students are not aware of the VLSA. Okay. See, so many people after the graduation, they are just going into the Java classes, C classes, and they are just going entering into the IT only. Okay. So because of the lack of knowledge, so many vacancies are there in the VLSA. So if you grab the opportunity, I think my suggestion is it will be best for you. Yeah. Welcome to Success Bridge. So it's a training institute. Yusuf will take over the next session. So if you are having any questions in this VLSI, what is VLSI? What are the domains? You can freely ask me.
Oh, hi Rajita. Thanks for
Hi.
your time. So, hi everyone. Hope you have enjoyed the session till now. So, before we go with the Q&A session, okay, I would like to take you through, guys, about the Success Bridge. What is Success Bridge? What we basically do. Basic, I'll take very less time, and post that we can have a we can go with the Q&A sessions with your technical part or career goals, that we can take it ahead. Give me a minute. I'll just share my screen. I hope my screen is visible. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. So, guys, yeah. So, coming to the Success Bridge in Training Institute, which was started by founded and managed by the industry experts who have more than a decade experience, more than 10 years, 10 plus years of experience in the industry. Okay. So this institute is basically industry aligned training company, and where we offer VLSI training placement programs, and we offer for the individuals and as well as for the corporates as well, where our people will go to corporates as per their requirement. We will upskill the company like in corporate companies as well. Okay, so the main intention of our success builds is to address the current gaps in the industry. Okay, gap in the sense, as you know, right? So the person who have completed the like in his current education, being a fresh graduate, so he may not be able to enter directly into the corporate industry. So that gap we wanted to fill. That is the main intention. Okay. Yeah. So it's coming to the vision. We wanted to be a recognized leader in the industry, providing the knowledge which is required, the skill set, and the confidence. And we wanted to empower the individuals with a transformative learning experience. As you know, the more you learn, the more you grow. Right. That is the reason our motto also like in learn, grow, succeed. Okay, so this experience will prepare for success in the rapidly. As Rajita informed you on the previous slides, the how the VLSI industry is rapid. I mean, changing rapidly. So accordingly, we wanted to like ensure the people should be get ready. So to achieve our vision, we have a mission. Basically, we wanted to provide an high quality, user friendly training services. Okay, which would help enhance the productivity, efficiency and profitability of the individual. Okay, and we aim to cultivate the diverse and inclusive of the value collaboration, which is basically it. So these are the trainings: design verification, DFT, physical design, and analog layout. Okay. So as someone have asked about the front and back end part, right? As you guys know, or it's an information. So we have an front end, back end in VLSI. So as Rajita already told, RTL design verification will come under the front end part. So this DFT is the interconnect between the front end and back end. This physical design, analog layout, STA synthesis will come in the back end. Okay, so these are the topics which we cover basically, and after this, I would request Rajita to share. I mean, present the curriculum also. So this is the topics we will cover in the design verification. Okay, and this is the DFT where you look for introduction to DFT, full ASIC flow, boundary scan, and these all things. Yeah, in physical design, we have it's like in only the high end of the topics which you are covered. The entire curriculum will be shared by Rajita. Okay. The introduction about physical design, synthesis, pre-layout STA, floor plan, power plan, placement, CTS, routing, ST, IR, and PV will be covered as per your as part of your technical training. So these are the topics of analog layout. Yeah. So along with this technical training, we will take care of the soft skill sessions also, which includes the communication skills, personality development, presentation skills, public speaking, email writing and etiquette, interview skills, and much more. Okay. So coming to the selection process, so we have an clear-cut selection process for the quality purpose. Okay, whoever interested, we will apply. They have to apply on their website, or once they apply on the website, right, your application will be reviewed by our associates, and then they'll talk to you guys and will initiate the admission process. Then the job oriented training will be given. Okay, so this is the main slide which I wanted to focus more. That's the reason I have skipped like in a first. And see, what is the difference between other institutions? I don't want to take up the any of our competitor names, but what is the difference between the success bridge and other competitors? Okay, the first one, the trainers are the industry experts, as Arjita already told, right? The current this batch is going to be handled by Rajita. She has approximate 10 years of work experience in the physical design. So you can imagine the quality of a person, the quality of a trainer who have been working as a real-time experience, what quality will be provided. Okay. And this should be, we basically work with the trainers who is a real-time experience. They're not the professors or trainers. Okay. And the next, we are currently working with the industry standard EDA tools. So for current batches, we are using the Synopsys. For PD, it's going to be Synopsys ICC2. Okay. And real-time projects, they will be, you people will work on real-time projects which will help you to kickstart your career in the VLSI industry. Yeah, and module-wise assignments. So what are the module-wise modules are there? So you'll be having the module-wise assignments that will help you to understand or to prepare yourself accordingly. And as I informed in the previous slide, right, along with the technical part, we will take care of soft skills and communication skills, which is pretty much required. See, I'll give an example. Technically, if you are really good, but if you're not able to like can provide have a clear communication part with your interviewer or with your manager, obviously it's not going to help you, because many of the people will have the stage fear. So even the technically they are good, if even the communication also they are good, but if they have an stage fear, so they're not able to present properly, they're not able to give the clear information or the answers for interviewers. So to come out with these things, we'll work out for the communication skill sessions, which includes the individual presentation, group presentations, mock interviews, everything will be there. Okay. Then each batch we have the maximum count, which is one of the I can say best part in our success bridge. Maximum head count of a batch would be 15 students, 1 5, not more than that. Okay, this will help us to give the individual focus, and as well as for the with this will easier for the placement purpose as well. And each and every batch will go with the 15 students. Okay, and not more than that. So as of now, out of 15, I think 8 to 10 registrations already done. Already done. So we have very less seats. Okay, so then mock interviews. So because before going to the like in industry interviews, we would know how the interviews will happen, what is the expectation of the trainer, expectation of a company or the manager or the interviewer. So we'll have a couple of mock interviews which will help you to groom yourself and to make yourself ready for the interviews. And as I told you, right, individual focus. Obviously, it would be very much possible, since the head count is very less for each batch. Individual focus would be there, and the flexible timing and affordable fee. So the coming to the fee part. So actually, we are going to start our physical design online training batch from the 10th of January 2025. Okay. So out of which, as I told, right, the 15 out of 15 enrollment, I think 8 to 10 registrations already done. Okay. And the actual fee was supposed to be like an 80K, but now since we have empaneled with the Make in India program, so it is offering for the 65K. Okay. So how it is going to be paid? The first 10K you have to pay as a registration fee. The remaining fee can be paid in a flexible EMIs. Okay, so that you can connect up with our business or sales team. They'll be able to help you. Okay, so as I told, the fee is going to be a 65K now. So that can be paid in couple of installments. First, you have to pay as a 10K as a registration fee to confirm your enrollment. Okay, the next, coming to the 100% placement support till get place. Okay, so that is the at most important, and the required thing is the main intention of taking the training itself is a placement, right? So we will ensure to have the placements till you get placed, and we basically work with the client based requirement training. Okay, for example, we have multiple clients who have empaneled for the placements. Okay, and whenever they come back to us, boss, we have a requirement for PD, we have a requirement for DV, we have requirement for so and so domain, then we will start the training batch. So last batch people have attended and got placed in SIGPT, and a couple of people got placed in got interviewed in Semi. Okay, and other companies. Now the current batch which we are planning it now for in Semi and Semi. Okay, one thing I wanted to clear here, if we have our own service company by name and Semi Design Services. Okay, and N is nothing but the nanometer. So which we have started in 2024. So based upon your technical training, performance and all, right, we are there to hire you. You no need to look out for any external opportunities. So as I told you before prior also, right, so we basically go ahead with the client based training requirement. So whenever we whatever the clients we have, they'll come back to us asking for key, they have the requirement of PDDFT, then we will start a batch. So now the current batch which you're going to start now, so hopefully they'll be having the interviews with in semi, because they may have the requirements, because last week or DFT people attended in semi interviews. We are still waiting for the results. Like same way we have the in semi interviews, and we are expecting more also. And along with that, as Rajita already told, right? See, in VLSI we have product and service based companies. Okay, product and service based companies, which includes where you guys already got to know, product is nothing but where the product has been manufactured, like AMD we have, a Samsung we have, Intel, Qualcomm. These are the product based companies. Okay, and the service based companies which will provide manpower or services to the product based companies. Okay, so we have an opportunities, and we have a couple of our people already got placed in product based companies as well. Okay, and our average packages will be in between, okay, in between 3.5 to 12 lakhs. Anything can happen. So we'll say the average package should be minimum 4 to 5 lakhs in the initial level. Okay, if it is service based company, you can expect minimum 3.5 to 5. If it is a product based company, the salaries will go in between 8 to 12 lakhs. Okay, yeah, so these are our partners. As I told, right, EDA partners, these are our tools. So we'll be working on the Synopsys tools for physical design. We are going to work with the this ICC2. And the
So the
placement part.
slides are not changing actually. Slides are
So,
not changing.
hello,
Slides are not changing actually.
where are the slide now? Now?
Yeah, Yusuf,
11.
first slide only there. Yeah, now it is changing.
Is it? Now?
Yes, you are on the 11th slide.
Basically, you might have to select like share entire screen.
Have done it. Might be. Okay. Yeah, so we'll go with this one. So as I told, this is our specifications which I've already told. Or about a trainer, industry EDA tools, real-time projects, module-wise assignments, soft skills. Okay, maximum 15 students per batch, mock interviews by industry experts, individual focus. Since we have a very less count. Okay, see, I'll tell you. There are three things which is play and key role. One is the trainer is a real-time employee, and the head count, which is very less, we will go with the 15 students, which will help for the individual focus. And the last but not least, the placement support till the person get placed. So these are things which will helping us for the success part. Okay, so coming to this, our partners wise, we have EDA partner is a Synopsys. We have where ICC2 is going to be used for the physical design training. Then coming to the placement partner, as I told, we have our own service company by name Nsemi. Okay, so the first choice is going to be Nsemi. If you are really good in technical part, then you need to look at any external opportunities. Okay, so if you wanted to contact us, this is our contact information, which includes our email ID info@ssb.co.in, our website for our placement, and for the curriculum. Okay, and this is our office is currently located in Koramangala 4th block. Okay, so before going to this, so I just wanted to call the current next batch of physical design. Okay, so we basically start batch as I told as per the client requirement, and this training will go for minimum 4 to 6 months. Whenever we start a batch, the training will go for minimum 4 to 6 months, which includes theory, practical, and your projects. Okay, then once you complete your training part, then your placements will start. Okay, so this month 10th we are planning for a new physical design online training batch. Though See, what is the difference between other institutions and us? We can tell you. The classes will happen every day evening in between 7 to 9. These are the live sessions. These are not the pre-recorded sessions. Okay. These are the live sessions, not the pre-recorded. I'll just stop sharing my screen. Okay. So these are the live sessions, not the pre-recorded. And every day we'll have classes in between 10 to in between 7 to 9. And once the class completed, we will share you the recording access to you, recording sessions to you till you get place. So you'll be having, it's like for the revision part, right? So you'll be having the recording sessions with you, and these access you'll be having till you get place. So this is the one. Okay. As I told you, like if you got other competitors, right? They basically go with pre-recording sessions. Okay, and they'll have uh, uh, pre-recording, like, and they'll just go, they wanted you to go through the pre-recording session every monthly, twice or thrice. They'll have the it's like a doubt clarification session. So now here, not like this, we'll have the live session with our trainers. Okay, and in every day in between every day between 7 to 9. Got it? Yeah.
So can we have the list of like course highlights, which we'll go through? Okay.
Curriculum, you mean to say?
Yes, yes, yes. If that is possible this time, otherwise later on is also.
No, we have, actually we have. Rajita,
Yes, Yusuf.
can you please present this content?
Yeah. What's the
Curriculum.
doubt? I just I lost my network connection. I joined back actually.
Okay.
So what's
They want to please share the curriculum.
okay. Yeah, sure.
Yes, as my team members already intimated you, there is a Google form link updated in the chat box. So I would request everyone to fill your details, so that for the further proceedings we can connect up with you guys. Okay, please do fill the form.
Yeah, this is the curriculum. Okay, we are going to train you on these topics. Okay, we can introduce you about the digital electronics and also CMOS and also Linux. Okay, because you are going to work in the Linux environment. Okay, in the real time. Okay, we are going to tell you, because I'm going to tell you what are the useful things you can just get it in the Linux. Okay, all the things will tell you, and also regarding Tickle. Okay, this is one of the scripting language. Okay, this is a scripting platform we'll use in the real time cases. Okay, in the PD, in the whole VLSI actually. Okay, this is one of the scripting language. I mean, it's like a C, Java, it's like that. Okay, this is one of the scripting language. Tickle is. So we'll train you on that scripting language also, basic things. Okay, and also STA. This is a static timing analysis. Okay, this is also comes under physical design, as like in the real time STA is also one of the domain. Okay, but it will be included in the physical design. We cannot say like it is a separate domain or not. So we'll include that STA also in the physical design classes in our classes. So I'm going to explain you the STA also, and also the physical design concept. What is the flow and also synthesis? Because I have worked in the synthesis and STA also. That's why I'm taking you. I mean, we are going to teach you not only the physical design. It's like by frankly, we can say like we are going to teach you the synthesis also, physical design also, and STA also. Okay. Suppose if there is a requirement regarding synthesis, you can place in the synthesis. Okay. Okay, and if there is a requirement in the STA, you can able to crack the interview in the STA field also. Like that, we are. I'm taking the classes. Okay. Yeah, this is what our plan and this is what our curriculum is. If you are having any doubts in this curriculum or VLSI flow, you can just ask me freely.
See, we can share these curriculum to you
Yeah.
in person as well. You can just connect up with our associates. They'll share the curriculum as well. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I would like to hear from you guys. If you have any queries, technical part, Rajita is there to help you. Any non-technical part, I am there to help you. Please.